Hi friends, I am fixing to do a get ready with me and a chit chat. And the reason why I'm fixing to do a video that is it's a haul. So I thought, well, you know what? I've got to get ready anyway. So let me just throw in a get ready with me video because you guys like it so much. So anyway, let's get started. I am going to use the Ione or maybe not. We're going to start with the lashes. This is the Emita Strip Lash Glue Liner. I got this off of Amazon. I will leave the link to it below because I like it. It's not the clear one. It's the black, you know. Oh, by the way, you guys remember Mr. Moosey from last year, the year before, every year. He's usually the one that he's the one that stands by my coffee table, coffee bar. And I've already brought out all my Christmas stuff, some of it in here. And Mr. Moosey he wanted in the video. So I said, well, you know what? I don't see why you can't. So anyway, Mr. Moosey, y'all, he's gonna watch, okay? All right, we're gonna use this. This is an eyeliner lash glue, okay? And we are gonna go ahead and put her on. And what you do for the newbies, you just run it along the base like an eyeliner. You put it right where you put an eyeliner because basically it is an eyeliner. It's an eyeliner slash lash glue is what it is. So there's that. And then what I like to do is put that on, and then I like to take my mascara, and I'm just going to use the Fully Amped LA Colors and I like to put mascara before I put the lash on top of my lash and bottom. And what this does, this just helps my lash stick to the false lash. Is what that does. I kind of don't have a lot of room here because Mr. Moosey wanted to be he wanted to be in the picture. So now I'm just like, I can't move out. I'm struggling here. Okay, here we go. Now then, alrighty. I thought a lot of times I'll put the lashes on before I ever get on camera, but a lot of you are like, could you please show putting the lashes on? So you know what, I was like, well, you know what, let's just do that for those who like to watch or like to have an idea. All right, what I do is I always do this to make it cut, you know, to round it. I've worn these already, so it's not like they're not already curved. And then I'll place it right where I want it in the front, and then I'll just run it around. And sometimes it's hard to get there because I have already put the mascara in, you know, up on my lashes, and sometimes it just don't want to play. And then I push, then I make sure I have that down right there, and I push again, pushing to get it to stick to my lid. And then I'll take my finger and I'll run it down below under there. And what I'm doing is the mascara is on my lash, and so when I'm running my thumb up there, that's just, I'm marrying my lash to the false lash. That way you don't see my false lash, because I really have a problem when you can see my false lash. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. So anyway, there's that part of it. All right, let me get something to wipe this off with. I got these at the Dollar Tree, antibacterial wipes. They're perfect for back here, and I got them to, yeah, for makeup. Okay, then let's move on to the other one, the other one. And I like to kind of pull my eye over where I can just make sure I get it all on there, not just, you know, I'm old, my eyes kind of get crinkly and creasy, and I want to make sure I get it all on there. Y'all know what I mean. Sad to be old. My mom used to say that. Now I know why she kept saying that. I'm there. Okay. Now then, and then again, I'm just going to take it and do this with it, you know, to make sure I got it all curled. And what I like to do is stick it over here first and then just run it around and stick it. That's to make sure I have it stuck to my lid. And then sometimes I'll do this. And did I put my, I don't even remember if I put my mascara on. Oh boy. Y'all ever have those days when you just don't know where you're at? Can't find myself. Anyway. So, there is that. Okay. Now then, I'm not going to put, now if you're going to do eyeliner as far as under here or a little cat eye, tail, whatever you want to call it, use a different eyeliner. Do not use the glue, because the glue is just that glue and you're going to have a hard time getting that off. So go to an eyeliner and do that with, okay? Just do it that way, okay? Just do it. All right, now then, now that we got that done, I am going to take, and I'm almost out of this. I got this, I think I got one in my drawer back up. I get this at Temu, on Temu. Who says Temu don't have good stuff? It says, girl, you are shining. I'm shining. Am I shining? Okay. Anyway, I've shown y'all this. See, it has a little comb or whatever you want to call it, and that's just to kind of make it look more natural. Now, I do know and realize my brows, and I say this all the time, and I never do anything about it, but I know they're atrocious. I mean, they're not the best, and I hardly ever major on my brows. Now, I do like them to be colored, you know, and match the hair and all of that, but as far as just really, and I do trim them. I mean, I do trim my brows, so make no mistake about that. All right, there's that. I am going to use a little bit of foundation today, and it's like, okay, Marsha, what foundation do you want to wear? And I think I'm just going to go with the Laura Geller, simply because I don't want any cream or anything on my face. The Laura Geller I love because it's a powder, and it's the Bake Balance and Glow Illuminating Foundation. I'm hitting pan, and this is the last one. I don't have another one in my drawer. So I'm going to have to get to ordering, because I love my Laura Geller. I like all the other two, but I really do like my Laura Geller. And no, I didn't put any primer on, because again, I don't want that much on my face, but I feel like when I wear the Laura Geller, I don't have that much on my face. Anyway, this just gives me a illuminating. This is in medium. Did I tell you that? Mine is in medium. I do love me some Laura Geller. Y'all know that. And I'm wearing my shirt again. I did wash it, but I'm wearing it again. If you hear a lawnmower, it's Daniel outside mowing the lawn. The leaves. He's actually mowing the leaves, because the leaves, these trees that are around this house, they shed like nobody's business. Nobody's business. And they drive you nuts, because you have to swish through them to walk. So anyway, that's what you hear is Daniel. He just got off work, come home, come in, he ate, and then he went back out to mow. My husband is older than I am. I am 63. He is 66, and he has more energy than anybody I've ever seen in my life. He don't take no pills, no kind of pills. There's nothing wrong with him. I tell him, you're just an old man. That's it. But he has more energy than I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, there's that. Okay. This is, I broke the lid on it, so this is the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Highlight Duo in French Vanilla and Butter Pecan. in my other phone, and I can't tell with this other phone. I'm not using my camera just yet because I'm going to use it for the other video. But I was like, am I videoing or am I not? Do y'all ever do that? Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, this is Baked Blush and Highlight Duo. It is the Laura Geller, and it is in French Vanilla and Pink Buttercream. The French Vanilla is the highlighter. The Pink Buttercream is the blush. I love this blush. I will tell you that. I love this blush. Did I mention I love this blush? What a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see. And I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. A little serenading, okay? All right, let's see. I need. Okay, what do I need? I think I'll just use, I'm going to use this one. I have a smaller one and a big one, and I'm going to use this one to get the, well, wait a minute. I didn't put on my, hold on. Good grief. All right, my setting powder. This is a soothing powder I get from Temu. Can't find it anymore, but guess what? I think one of my subscribers told me, and it's sitting in my cart, that Amazon has it. What? Yes. This is a dupe for the Ciate setting, white setting powder. I love this stuff. This is just as good and just, yeah. So there's that little tidbit. And I will leave the links below. So, here we go. I forgot to put this on before I did the highlight. What do you think, Mr. Moosey? Isn't he cute? He's just cute. Okay, and then, well, that setting, I don't really think I want, I don't think I really want any, as long as we're doing Laura Geller, let's do Laura Geller. I have a Laura Geller palette somewhere. Then I can just say, we're going to do the Laura Geller face, okay? Well, except for the setting powder and stuff. Okay, this is the Laura Geller Casual Collection Multi-Finish Eyeshadow Palette, okay? And so what she looks like. And we are going to go with, I really don't want a whole lot. Don't want that one because that one is just not going to let me get in there, I don't think. I'm out of this one, which is Informal, because I always used it above and on my eye. I don't know if I can get any out of it, but let's just see what I can do with it before I move on, okay? We're going to go with the Informal, and we're going to try to put it, whoa, Marsha, whoa. Put it below here. And then we're going to put it, I'm definitely out of that because this is the last bit of it, of the Informal. But I really like using this for a lid cover and for under my brow. It's just that light beige looking color that actually matches everything, okay? It matches everything. Matches everything, you know. Now then, I think, let me just kind of put it everywhere. Since I don't have any more of it left, we'll just use it, okay? Okay. I think I'm going to go in with this color. This is called Easy right here. And I'm going to try to ease it on over here. Let's see. May need a brush for this. Let's use this one. Okay, we're going to use Easy, and we're just going to go in the middle, okay? And we're not going to do it too harshly because, again, I don't really want it to look like I'm wearing a bunch of makeup or layers. I just really want the light, and then I want a little bit on the tips. And then for the tips, I think I'm going to use, there's such pretty colors in this palette. I got this palette from QVC. I think it was running a sale on it. I'm going to go in with this. This is the, what is this called? Nonchalant, right there. Get it, Dano! Hear him outside the windows. Okay, that's not going to quite be where I want it, so I think we're going to go in with this color right here. This is called Relaxed, right here. We're going to go with that. I don't know what color I'm going to wear in my, or what shirt, what outfit I'm going to wear for the video for the haul, so burgundy matches a lot of stuff anyway, so, you know, whatever I wear, burgundy will be fine. Who says your eyeshadow has to match your clothing? I do all the time, and it aggravates me that I can't think outside the box and just say it's okay if it don't match, Marsha. As long as it looks good, it's okay. Get a grip, tater chip. Get a grip, tater chip. All right, now then, I am going to put a little bit, just a little bit, of that same relaxed. No, I'm going to go in with the, what is this one? Natural. Don't look natural to me, right there. And I'm going to put it under my eye. I said I didn't want anything under my eye, but we will put this, and I think that's as far as we'll go as far. We're not even going to do an eyeliner, which, by the way, guys, Black Friday's coming, and y'all don't want to miss the Black Friday sale on the REVANT eyeliners. Everybody's always texting me, asking me what eyeliner I use, and yes, I will make a small commission if you order it, but no, that's not why I'm saying that. It is great stuff. It is the most awesome. Let me just show you. I'm gonna show you. Okay. All right, we'll do the purple. This is what it looks like. It's REVANT gel eyeliner. It is a no smudge. Okay, no smudge, no budge. Once you put it on, it's there. And I don't care if your eyes water all day long. It's not going anywhere. That, my friends, is a promise. When they contacted me and asked me if I'd be interested in collaborating with them, and they sent me these, I said, yeah, sure. And I thought, okay, I need to test these. Well, the day that they sent them to me, well, no, it was a couple of days later. But I was like, you know what? My eyes were watering real bad. Well, I dried up the eyes, put some of this eyeliner on, and I said, if this survives today, then by George. And it did. So it was the best. I wiped my eyes, dried my eyes, everything, and this was still on there at the end of the day. So and they come in different colors. They come in purple. They come in black. You get a brown. Now, they've sold separately. They sent me these for collaboration. They got a gray, and I can't wait to use that gray. I haven't used it yet, but I'm gonna, in a green and a blue, okay? Gel eyeliner. These are the best eyeliners. I don't care what else they have out there in this world. I'm going to tell you right now, and I just dropped one. Those are the best eyeliners in the world, okay? I'm not lying. And I'm not just saying that because they're collaborating. And y'all know I'm honest. If I don't like something, I'm going to tell you it's not good, it didn't work. Those work. If you have watery eyes, the REVANT eyeliners, that's it. That's what you need, okay? You know what? I just realized my shirt matches Moosey. Okay, let's finish this up. Let's see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the L'Oreal. Y'all know the L'Oreal pencil sticks are my favorite. Lip liners, they are my favorite. This one is in Curiosity Killed the Matte. Okay. It is a burgundy. Okay. My storage was full on my phone, so I had to stop. I don't know where we were, so yeah. I applied the highlighter, the Laura Geller highlighter. So really, basically, we did a Laura Geller face. And I love it. What do you think? All right, I'm going to end this here. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you. And until next time, guys, remember, keep God in it. You'll always win it. Bye-bye.